Morning, y'all. It's Jason, JC's Honeybees. It is August 14th, 2015, and we have some honeybees in a pretty big, gnarly live oak tree here in North Texas. See if we can get a little closer. Oh, it looks like they failed to tell me that they tried to spray the bees. But here they are. So what we'll do is our typical little funnel. Looks like we'll need lots of silicone on the left side right here. And then we'll place the hive body over there. And then we'll see how it goes. Be back in a moment. Okay, cone is placed. Got my, those are bicycle mounts you can pick up at Home Depot or tool mounts, tool racks. They work great. I like to have two for each box that I hang. There's the smoker. I want to smoke them, push them in a little bit, but now it's going to be time to apply the caulking, or I'm sorry, the silicone, and then hang the box up. Okay, so box is hung, silicone's applied, and we're gonna have to wait a little bit, let some of this cure, and double check it. But that's a big gap right there to close up. It's amazing. This is close to mid-August. We haven't had rain in probably 30 days. And the amount of pollen that they're still bringing in, pretty awesome. And we already have a few stragglers going into the box, so that's pretty cool. This is an 8-frame medium, and it's because I'm lazy, y'all. I don't want to pick up a 10-frame deep and hang it up in a tree. It's just too heavy. It makes things a little more challenging than what it needs to be. But by doing the 8-frame medium, I have to come out and check it more often. So we'll be back in 1 to 2 days to give them some eggs and some very young brood. And then about a week after that, I'll honestly need to come back and empty a bulk of this box. I'll leave the frame that has the queen cells on it. Excuse me, and let them start filling it back up with bees. Looks like it's a decent sized colony. Looks like they've been here for a while. I anticipate this to probably take a minimum of a month, maybe 2. The only thing that would kind of help me would be as if the small hive beetle population explodes inside this tree and forces the bees to abscond. So this is going to be it for a couple days. Y'all take care. Okay, I said that was the last video for a couple days. But one of the things I want to show y'all is after you do your setup for your trap out, hang out for a little while. See if the ladies will show you any weaknesses in your system, because you really don't want to leave, come back in a day to find out that you had a hole somewhere. I probably waited a good 30 minutes after setting up the trap out. I'm not finding where they're getting around at all. They continue to kind of cluster up right there. So I think we're good. And this will be the last video for a day or two. Okay, so this is day 3. Came out to give them some brood. Hey, sneaky little devils. You know, I understand it's naughty, but I didn't expect there to be a way around right there. So we'll seal that up. Okay, it's only been a couple minutes. Close those up. We already got foragers clumping up, and I will now install the baby bees with a few nurse bees and hope that enough of the foragers return to help care for the babies. Okay, here's our donors. This is from a Cordovan Italian colony. I understand there's dark bees in here. That's because I did a combine the other day from a cutout that was queenless. But anyway, we have lots of eggs. We got lots of really young larvae. We're now going to give it to this colony and let them raise us a pretty yellow queen. Okay, we now seem to have quite a few bees going into the hive. They're a little upset. It's my fault. I wanted more bees to come out faster, so I got as close as I could to the screen there and blew into the hive several times. So now they're grumpy, but we have a lot of bees out. I think more than enough. You can count all the ones that are flying around wanting to murder me. To at least take care of this frame of brood that I gave them. And I say brood, but it's eggs. It is a very young larva. By giving them eggs, you give them time to figure out what's going on, realize that they're queenless, and then what they will do is make a queen for me from the genetics that I gave them, which is the Cordovan Italians. The queen will be yellow. The workers will most likely be striped or a dark color like this, because this is the drones that they'll mate with. Anyway, we'll come back in several days and see how things are going. Okay, y'all, this is day 4. No, it's probably like day 6. We seem to have quite a few of the ladies guarding our hive. We still have some around the cone. There are some dead bees in the cone. I didn't do such a great job at this one. There was a little wedge where they were able to get stuck and couldn't get out. But I don't see anybody sneaking around the hive. So, looked great. Things look to be going well. And we'll give them another week. Check and see if they're doing anything with a queen cell or not. Anyway, y'all take care.